What's up, guys? It's Lugo back with Flex Appeal episode 42. Today I had a pull day. I started off with front squats as I do on this day. I think I'm gonna move these from this pull day because I feel like it's starting to affect this session, and I don't want that. I want this to be focused on pull. I might have to move this to my first off day because I'm only doing like 4 sets, and it's like I don't really have to warm up that crazy because they're not super heavy or super high reps, so it doesn't affect too much on how like much I have to warm up. But I don't like that it's like bleeding into my back workout because I really do still want my deadlift to come up, and I want to focus on this session more. So I think I'm gonna have to move this for sure. But one thing I wanted to talk about was like keeping a positive mindset when your workout is going bad. Because I feel like today was another bad workout, and I feel like I was being a bitch, to be honest, like during the workout. Because again, I had to take, dude, like I feel like I need to eat something before my workout because I drink my pre workout again before the gym. I was going to the gym, and then I had to take a dump, and I feel like when I shit after I drink pre-workout, I feel like it goes out of my body because it feels like the after I used the restroom, my energy started to fade. And I know that it does not leave your system that fast, and it feels like my brain was cloudy, and it was overall just like a bad feeling. And I think after that, I was still warming up, and after that, I like kind of entered a bad state of mind for pushing as hard as I wanted to in the gym. And then they see when I was doing the RDLs, I hit the I hit the bottom because I like the bottom beam of the rack because I would like move to the left a little bit when I was doing it, and that one made me mad. I was like, dude, really? Because everything was already like the last set of front squats was like mid. It felt really bad. Like it looked fine, but it felt really bad. And then I hit that, and I was like, dude, I wish I could like unmute the clip, but you would only be able to hear music. I was like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like I actually said that, and I was like, dude, I need to like relax because first of all, it's not that serious, and I'm just working out, and it's not like I still hit the numbers that I was supposed to hit. I just didn't. I guess I didn't hit them at the amount of speed that I wanted, but at the end of the day, it is a privilege to be able to move around, to be able, and although I wouldn't say that I'm healthy now, um, I am able to, work on that. And there's people out there that they don't have that opportunity, for whatever reason. Um, and just every day that you're able to work on improving your health is in my opinion should be considered a good day. And regardless of how you feel or what's happened, I truly believe that you should focus on having a good mindset because again, it could be taken away at any moment, This is not a guarantee. Life as we are alive now is never a guarantee. Um and I just don't think that spending your life on any day in a bad mood if you can help it is it's just not it's not conducive to anything positive that is going to impact your life in a good way. I feel like I went in circles there. I definitely did. Um, but yeah, I just had to pick myself up because I was like, dude, this is just the first two. Like I could focus on having the rest of my workout be really good and putting in effort. And honestly, it was pretty good. Like those pull downs, I lowered the weight because I was doing like 200 last week, and I actually felt because I felt like I was leaning back too much when I was doing pull downs, and I was like, man, I really need to stay upright and I kind of like I was like, okay, I need to like remove my ego because I won't be able to like truly hit the frontal plane and like target my lats if I keep leaning back a lot. And so I lowered to 180, and I lost like I think I lost reps from when I originally did 180, but I felt it a lot in my lats. Like that was fucking crazy because I lowered it down, and I should have done the same thing with the row that you just saw because I feel like I used way too much like jerking motion at the top at the end of the reps instead of like ideally when you're doing a row you want to like push your chest into the pad instead of letting your chest rise up and like jerk it. You want it to be a consistent clean pull, and you want to like push yourself into the pad instead of letting it rise like I was. I can actually do this, dude. I forget that I could do this. Like rewind my own video is crazy. Let's see. Like these are fine. I'm pushing into the pad. I think it's when I get to like these where it's like I'm jerking my chest back a little bit. And then it gets worse because it only got worse like right here where I just completely lifted because I was trying really hard to match the reps from last week. And I didn't I did match it, but the last rep was like what am I getting out of it besides just fucking stroking my own ego, you know? Instead of just like making sure the set stays clean. And I think it's one of those things where like we think that progressive overload is the end all be all, but I think if you improve the quality of your reps, still that you will still make progress. It's not all about weight, and if you are increasing the amount of weight and reps at the cost of your quality of form, then it's definitely not worth it. Then I think you're actually regressing in some form because you're losing tension on the targeted muscle. And that's something that I have to remind myself of because I'm always like I have a logbook and I'm always trying to go up in weight, always trying to go up in weight. But when you look at the numbers on the page, it doesn't tell the full story. And that's part of the reason why even if I wasn't posting to social media anymore, I would probably still record. Nowadays, I didn't record everything else, but I would record everything anyways because I feel like to have that we live in a oh, dude, I'm going on a tangent now, huh? That's fucking crazy. We live in an age where I believe that technology is a blessing and you can see it however you want, but we have the ability specifically in the gym to be able to have a play-by-play, a replay of things that we're doing. And when you can detach yourself and look at the number relative to how the set was performed, how it looks, you get a deeper understanding of, okay, this still looked good. Now I can go up and weight rather than what I would imagine back then. You know, you are just increasing the weight, and there's no way for you to go back and be like, attach these numbers to a video and see how you were doing this set, and you don't know if you actually made progress or if you're just you've dipped into the realm of ego lifting more at the sake of getting more weight. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm making sense in my own head, but sometimes when I like articulate information, I feel like I go too fast, or sometimes it's like unable to compute because I have like slight tism brain. Not actually, I've never been diagnosed, but I think as I get older, I tend to believe that maybe I was undiagnosed. But that's a topic for another day. I kind of went over because um, there was something that interests me, dude. Honestly, I don't even know if I remember what I talked about. I'm like thinking of a caption for this video, but I can't remember. Oh my god. That's pretty much it though, guys. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribe. Week 7 is done. I'm gonna take a rest day, and then we'll be back for week 8 on September 8th, 2025. Also, I have an interview for Chipotle in like 2 days. Oh wow, actually on Monday. And I hope I get that job because I need to eat vegetables, man. I like actually have been trying to get lettuce and tomato so I can like make my meals more interesting, and I'm just so poor. So I hope, pray for me that I get the job because I really need that. Um, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching.